Hello, happy Tuesday. Enjoy a short week this week. As you probably know, you didn't have school yesterday and you don't have it on Friday, so it should be a really quick week. For today, I just wanted to remind you to make sure from last week that the short story reading guide that you did is done. You either read The Fun They Had or The Veldt, and that'll be in last week's folder. I'll leave that just for today before putting it in, excuse me, the last week's folder. For this week, January 19th through the 21st, you're going to pick a informational text, nonfiction technology article to read as we continue our technology unit. So when you open this, the to-do says pick one technology article to read and fill out the reading guide. Be sure to, and then you're going to share the summary of what you read so that you can get a picture of what other people read, excuse me, on Thursday. So right here is the assignment, and the articles are linked in the assignment. So when you open that up, you're going to see it down here. It's also linked on the actual reading guide. So when you open that up, you're going to see this link is here, and you're going to, it says new technology is constantly evolving as well as how it should be used. Typically, there are benefits and drawbacks of each new advancement. Attached is a list of articles about a variety of technology topics. You only have to pick one, and I want you to read it a couple of times, answer the questions below, be prepared to share a short summary of your article and your thoughts about it in class. So here are the articles. What you're going to tell me the article title, authors, publish date, publisher. This is also a little bit of foundation of research and argument, pros and cons of different topics. The first question is, what technology is the topic of this article? Summarize the most important parts, 3 to 6 sentences, and try to stick to 3 to 6 sentences. Then what is the suggested benefits of the technology in the article? And what are the suggested drawbacks of the technology in the article? Very similar to the short story, but just in an informational text format. And then, of course, what do you think? Consider what the article is saying about how the technology could impact our lives and explain your additional thinking. What other benefits and or drawbacks can you think of? So these are what is actually in the article. These are what are the things that makes you think of. So give examples from your own life and or observations to explain your thinking. At least 3 sentences here. So as you look at the articles, I want to show a feature that I provided for you. The link, the blue text is links to the articles, and then the black text kind of gives you a little bit of information so that you don't have to open every single one in order to decide. And it's going to give you a little bit about what it is. So this one called Dopamine is the Addictive Little Secret of Social Media. This article explains scientifically why people get hooked onto their social media. Although there are lists, there is a scientific vocabulary that could be a little challenging. So I would consider this to be a medium read. So I'm going to let you know how hard something is before you get into it. And if you want something that is a little easier of a read, you're going to want to use that feature. So these are all of the titles, and every single one has a very brief description and also what I would consider to be, or how I would consider it to be difficult or not so difficult. And it looks like I need to go back and do that one. So once you pick it, then you just click on it, and you're going to have 2 different things open. Then you're going to have your article, and you're going to have the worksheet. This is due by the beginning of like the morning for sure of Thursday, because in class what I'd like to do is get your input and with other people, so you can, even though you only read one article, you're going to get the benefit of other people's articles that they read just to start thinking about it. So that's it for today. Have a great day, and I hope to see you in class.